Let's see if we get some better luck. Let's see if I can turn off the radio. Yeah, it wasn't letting me turn it off the other day, but we'll let it roll. Got my little farm on Tuin going on. Switch up the tunes. But yeah, this game is fantastic as well. I'm just kind of building a garden. I'm just starting to get into like the automation process. Hey, what's going on, Silencer? Thanks for the happy birthday wishes. And let me know if things start getting choppy on this one. It looks like things so far so good. The prologue. Oh, yeah, that's right. Okay, so if the prologue is its own thing, I forgot that you had mentioned that. I might be a little more intrigued to do that. But yeah, let's just chill out with some Tuin here. I've been really enjoying my time with this game. Especially, yeah, this is perfect for the mode I'm in right now. Stream looks good. So far, so good. Perfect. Yeah, it seemed like it was getting a little choppy. Well, even just on the actual game itself, it was getting choppy on the, what's it called? Whatever the heck I was just playing. Ball spell. But yeah, you can like just plant crops. Like all the UI stuff is like where you buy these are the combos. You get a little extra bonus points if you achieve. So let's go ahead and plant some pumpkins down here. I had to like spend coins to like unlock all the different tiers of this here. Whoops. Let's go with... Probably should have just done 4, but... We'll go that. What's the combo? Carrots and potatoes. Carrots are the fastest growing. And this is basically just like an idle game. So I'm mostly just going to be chilling out here. And this actually, I was just thinking, I hadn't streamed this game yet because I was like, oh, there's no music in the game. So I'm a little self-conscious about streaming it. And then sure enough, I get the power. Oh, I didn't realize the goat broke out of the fence. Every now and then they can sneak out of their little pen. Let's do the rest. Carrots over here. These grow super fast, but whatever. But yeah, I think I can probably get to a point where some of this stuff gets automated, maybe, these sprinklers and stuff. But yeah, I was like, well, there's no music. I feel self-conscious to stream this game, so... yeah, then I got this radio here. Oh my god, yeah, that's one thing that's like a little finicky about this game. I just talked about it on the podcast. It can be a little bit touchy on like where your cursor's at. And like, yeah, I'm like pressing the pump, but it's like not working every time. It's like you gotta wait for the timing to be just right, but still a super enjoyable game, especially when you're not, you know, when you're just trying to like, I've been playing it a lot to like just kind of chill out while I listen to a podcast or something. Yeah, I just love the overall like aesthetic and vibe. Probably don't even need to water these carrots, but this track's a jam right here. Whoops. Yeah, like I just grabbed the hose on accident. It's so easy. I think you can like set it to where you can like lock some of the things in place. Hey, Kixie, what's going on? How's it going? Playing some Tuin here, which I might end up jumping to something else as well. I started off with some ball spell and was planning on playing a bunch of that actually, and probably only that, but I was having some issues with the stream. I could just tell things were getting choppy, so I was like, okay, no need to fight against it. I was already having technical issues before I even got started, so I was like, I'll bump over to this little idle game here, which is the second newest Sokpop game. Supposed to be exercising and noticed I was on. Oh, we get a little mouse. I think I can I sell the mouse? No. Oh, what is this, rotten milk? Oh no. Can I trash this? But yeah, I actually did just some light stretching earlier. I probably should do a little bit more. How do I get rid of this mouse again? Pretty cute for a pest. I forgot how you get rid of this thing. Can you just throw it in the garbage? I guess you can. See you later, little mousey. But yeah, this like hip hop track here is so cool. Yeah, I was just thinking, I was like, it's been a little while, Kixie, been a little while. Definitely good to see ya. It's been a little while since I've been on, too, for that matter. Been busy with packing and moving and stuff. Or prepping to move. I haven't moved yet, but... I probably should have saved this onion, but whatever. Why not plant a couple more carrots? Even though I could have just used these onion seeds. Yeah, they really do. Like, they're all, like, so different. Although this one's actually kind of like a sort of, like, pseudo-sequel to their game Gardener. In the, like, all the art, or not all the art, but a lot of the art assets are the same. It's just kind of, like, expanded and then, like, a totally different gameplay style. But, yeah, they have, like, such a unique, like, I think even on their page, it says, like, all the game, like, some games will take a few hours to complete, some just a few minutes, but, like, all of them have that same Sokpop energy, and I was like, that's a great word for it, because, yeah, they all have kind of different art styles, but, like, kind of the same art styles. Like, I don't know. They just really knock it out of the park every time. Yeah, I just signed up for their, for our, pardon me, for our lowest Patreon tier. We had, that I would sign up for the Sokpop Patreon and buy their, mega bundle when we hit our first Patreon like cumulative goal. So I was like, as soon as we hit this, snagging the entire Sokpop catalog, and I have pretty much not played a game that I've been disappointed with yet. I think you can sell a maximum of 8 vegetables at a time, or 8 crops or whatever. Maybe you can sell more. No, I don't think so. So yeah, I'm getting my nice bonus here. Cash them in. Let's see, what do I want to do now? Guess I can plant these onions. And maybe some corn. God, if I hear that fucking corn song again, I'm gonna lose my mind. The kid's adorable, but for the love of God, it's like, can people not let something just, like, be kind of funny for a second and, like, or, you know, be just, I don't know, can people, like, I don't even really pay attention to that stuff, and it got beat into the ground for me, and it's like, jeez. And the song, honestly, wasn't even that good or clever or whatever. It's honestly just, the kid's just cute. Yeah, that was definitely, I was like, that's why I was like, okay, if we can hit our Patreon tier, I'll snag this, because I've only played a couple of the games, but yeah, you get, I think it was like, when we bought it, I think now there's a couple new games added since I bought the bundle, but yeah, I think it's like 96 or 97 games now, but I definitely get, the cool thing is, like, their Patreon is, like, you get their newest game, and at the lowest tier, it's only $3 a month, which is what I signed up for. They have a few higher tiers that you get, like, the source code for the games and, like, all sorts of crazy stuff at, like, some of the higher tiers. But, and, like, maybe, I think it's, like, the soundtracks and some stuff like that. Yeah, for $3 at their lowest tier, you get the newest game that they release every month, plus a game from their back catalog. But I was like, there's just no way I'm going to be able to wait to work my way through and wait for all these to get released. So I was like, I'm gonna have to spring for this now. And yeah, I'm glad I did. And I was like, we gotta spread the love. Like, we hit our Patreon goal, so I was like, gotta spread the love to another kind of, I guess the bundle's not through Patreon, but I was like, we'll sign up for their Patreon. yeah, just spread the wealth a little bit. And now I feel like I was just talking about this on the podcast and with Remy from Punk Cake, who also, the folks over there release a game every month too. So I'm like, I feel like I'm just spoiled rotten because Punk Cake does a very similar. Sokpop's been doing it for longer, but yeah, they do like just a very similar kind of thing where they're releasing like very unique games every month, and one game every month. So really cool stuff. And I love how the vegetables grow like a little face. Or actually, is it just eyes? I was thinking it was eyes and a mouth, but I think it's actually just eyes. These pumpkins are just about ripe. All of a sudden, we're at the fucking garden club. These bulbous pumpkins. Yeah, it's just eyes. Even on the pumpkins. I thought maybe the big, pumpkins would have room for a mouth, but let's double down on this combo here. So what is it? Potatoes and carrots. Get another one. I love how you can double it down, and then we'll just go. I can sell up to 8, so might as well add it up to 74. And then what do we got? Pumpkins and corn. Carrots and corn. Carrot, potato. Shoot. Yeah, it's so easy to grab the wrong thing. I think you can change a setting where you can like lock a building in place, or like the stuff that you build, like you can make it so that you don't grab it. But I haven't tried that setting too much yet. Shit. Yeah, that's true, Kixie. If they had too much face, yeah, you wouldn't want to chow down. Most definitely. Grab some coins over here. What's rotting over here? Oh, is this some milk? Ah, it's spoiled again. Damn it. Throw it away before a rat comes. Got the goat. Or no, sheep. Getting out of the playpen. You got to make sure there's like grass and stuff for the animals to eat over here. Some of them eat seeds too if you have chickens.
Sokpop.
God, the music, I can just like vibe out. Adventure Time? Yeah, I don't think I've watched all of Adventure Time, but I definitely, at whatever time that I started watching it on, you know, whether it was Netflix or Amazon Prime or whatever it was that I was watching it on, I think I watched whatever was available at the time. Very much an enjoyable show. I'm not like a diehard. I know some people like love that show to death, and I wouldn't put myself in that camp, but I very much enjoy it. I really like the music, and yeah, I don't know if you're getting it. Like, I definitely can see some kind of like some of that flavor in this art style here, just like the bold outlines and stuff. It's like almost, it's like a zebra head song. There we go. Look up BMO's sentient sandwich. Is that in one of the episodes or something? And yeah, it's definitely a really just like super fun and charming show. I think I found that and Steven Universe right around the same time, and I ended up liking Steven Universe just a little bit more, but not that the shows have to be in competition with one another. But I think that's part of why like Adventure Time maybe didn't like stick with me as like such a lasting impression, just because Steven Universe did leave such a lasting impression. And I'm using all the wrong words because I really enjoyed Adventure Time. I really, in particular, love the theme song, both the intro and outro. But yeah, I'll have to look up this BMO's sentient sandwich. That's one of the episodes, but yeah, I'm sure I can find like a clip or something. Yeah. Let's see. Let's let the cow take a rest. Quit. Yeah. Take a nap. No more milk for you. Wanted to watch Steven Universe, but struggled to get past the first step because of Steven? Like, just the personality or, like, the actual, like, character? I do know, I remember there's, like, a slight tweak in the character, I feel. Oh, makes a sandwich of living things like this? That's funny. Find him so annoying. I could see that. I could see that. He definitely grows through the course of the show. It's like, it's pretty mind-blowing what they're able to do. And like, so, I think the episodes are like 10 minutes long or something. And I'm like, some of them I'm like in tears by the end of it. I think that's like the main thing, like Adventure Time. Like, it gets emotional, but it stays mostly, at least for me. And again, I didn't finish watching it all, I don't think. But like, it stays a little too like whimsical and lighthearted, or like really dark. But it still like has that like kind of like I don't know, it doesn't have like the weightiness that Steven Universe has, and that show, because that show gets real, at least for me. Like yeah, there's multiple episodes that I was like in tears by the end of it, and I'm like, how did they do that in 10 minutes? And the music and stuff is amazing, in both shows, I guess, for that matter. But yeah, I can see that he does have like he's like, Steven is definitely a bit of a pest. But I think that's part of what makes the show so great. Like, he really does like kind of grow throughout the course of the show. Just gonna plant a shit ton of carrots. I don't care. Let's do all carrots over here, and then all corn down here. I really can't wait to get a vertical mouse. I'm planning on using a little bit of the birthday gift card money I have to put towards getting a vertical mouse here. I've heard that it's a game changer, so it's about that time. It's about that time. I won't even... I'll spare you the Lizzo impression. Or whatever, not impression, but just singing it. Oh man, I don't know if I can dare try to do some Lizzo. That might be above my pay grade. But too funny. I do really like that song. I've really liked a lot of Lizzo's songs. I can't say that I've like really dug into her catalog in any way at all. Like, I just know her hits or whatever, but then even probably don't even know all her hits, but the couple that I've crossed paths with, I'm like, man, these are good tunes. Get this fucking potato out of here. Get another carrot in there where it belongs. It's funny too. I was just telling Randall this on the podcast, or was it John that I was talking to? I was just telling John this on the podcast. But I was thinking about putting on like an assorted mix of Sokpop soundtracks just from like YouTube or Bandcamp or whatever while I played this game, because I was like, I do want to stream this game, but I don't want to stream it with no music before I had the radio here, which apparently I don't know if it's a bug or whatever, but it's not letting me turn it off. Maybe I just have too much juice. I am powering it with a fucking nuclear power plant, which I'm sure is a little bit overboard, but when you got the tunes. But yeah, it was like, it's actually, I think these tunes are actually from some of their other games, and it's just like randomly you know, shuffling through them. I shouldn't say randomly. I'm sure they handpicked them, but Yeah, like I got this power button here. Like if I push this power button, you can see the voltmeter gets a little bit slower. I'm +8, -0, whatever that means. Let's see, what does it change to when I juice it up? +16, -2. So I really don't know what that means. And I guess it doesn't really matter. I feel like these trees are just more for aesthetic. Like you never get fruit as part of the combo. But yeah, I still really don't know what to do much with like the electric stuff. Like I can build conveyor belts. These pluckers I have, and they'll like, if I set them up like where the sprinklers are, they'll start plucking the vegetables and putting them on these tables. But then they'll, if they're powered, but then the food all starts going rotten. So this is not Gardener, but it's actually kind of like a sequel to Gardener. This is Tuin is the name of the game, which is right up here at the top if I'm not pointing at anything. But it's kind of like a sequel. They were like, this is like, we wanted to make like a more chill, like not tower defense version of Gardener, so people could just kind of chill out and vibe with the game. So yeah, it uses a lot of the same, like the vegetables and stuff look very much the same, but instead of them being like your minions or whatever, you just have to, I guess, sell them off. Let's see. I'm not doing anything like making bread, turn fresh milk into blocks of cheese. And there's like online leaderboards. Like I don't know if you just like cash out your situation to oh yeah, I can build a TV too. Well, I got a damn power plant. I probably should put a TV somewhere. I can even make like compost. Carrots are growing, plucking some weeds. It's just kind of a nice game to chill out with. Because I'm not really trying to achieve anything right now, in all honesty. Other than like getting these combos. Yeah, it turns wheat into flour, but the wheat seeds, I guess I really haven't grown any wheat seeds. I literally have not grown one of these yet. Only grows when watered often. Because it's just a pain in the ass to water stuff. So there's got to be a way. Sprinklers, sprays water drops, connect to a pump to use. So we got the hand pump. Click to operate, pumps an extra drop every 10 pumps. Connect to a pump to use. Is it just a better pump? But that seems so... pumps an extra drop every 10 pumps? Like, that's so negligible. Well, I got a bunch of money, so let's see what happens. Let's get this pump out of the way. Buy this pump. Oh, the kahuna! Oh, but it just drops him into the lake. Who needs it? Who needs it? But I'll keep it for now. I can keep it out of the way. It still looks kind of cute. Hey, thanks, Kixie. Yeah, I had a pretty great birthday, actually. My buddy Glenn and his partner Becky are both in town. So John and I got together with them yesterday and a couple of our other friends. Got some lunch, got at like our old band's practice space. Or not at the space, but the place we used to go like before we would go to the practice space quite frequently. So yeah, it was just good times, and hopefully he's going to be in town, him and his partner in town for a couple of weeks here too, so we should, or not a couple of weeks, like the rest of the week. God, it's hard to think and play this game, especially when I'm trying not to click on extra crap at the same time. I'm not really worried about any of the combos here, so let's just clear the fields here. But yeah, you have to see, I have to like pluck like way under the corn plant. Like it's just kind of hard to gauge like what you're grabbing. Although it tells you up in the top left what you currently have highlighted. But when things get kind of cluttered, clear the board. Oh, do I want to clear the board? That 444. No, let's clear it up. 475, 76. Raking it in, baby. Hey, happy I was born as well. Thanks, Kixie. Right back at you. Right back at you. Truly, too. It's always like a pleasure whenever you're hanging out. And pretty much anybody that ever hangs out in here. We never have anybody who I'm like, oh, man, like, always causing problems or anything. Like, it's always just like, really pretty much, I'm going to jinx it now, but I feel like it's always just good, pleasant vibes in the chat or in the Discord or wherever we're hanging out, which is really cool. Very fortunate for that. Thanks, Kixie. Yeah, it's always fun. I think I feel like I'm really able to make it work, especially because like I just kind of bounce around and play whatever I feel like. Like I never make like a schedule like I'm gonna play this game on this day at this time. I'm open to like having a schedule to at least some degree, because like I get, you know, the consistency definitely helps. Like, you know, we have a schedule for a new episode of the podcast every Monday and new videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday on YouTube. So it's like I'm open to having like a sort of schedule for streaming, but definitely still like where there's room for flexibility. Because yeah, I think like just having that like, and yeah, not being like, oh, I'm gonna play this game at this, because I don't know, I did that when I tried doing that at first, because like everybody else, or not everybody, but most people seem to like have a set schedule and they like announce like at the start of the week like I'm playing these games, and then everyone's always like canceling their streams or like having to reschedule them, or like, for me, I would like be like, I'm not really in the mood to play this type of game on, you know, Wednesday would come around and I'd be like, I kind of just want to play like Super Mario World or something, or I kind of want to play like a chill game like this where I'm just kind of hanging out and I don't want to play this precision platformer that I said I was going to play. And I'd like be forcing myself to play stuff that I wasn't in the mood for. And I only did that a couple times and I was like, yeah, no, this isn't my style. So, I think that really helps, at least for me. Obviously, to each their own. I got no problem with people having a schedule, but for me, it's just like, yes, if I'm like, well, even, yeah, I was playing Ball Spell before this and started having technical issues, and it's like, okay, cool, bounce over to something else. I'll try to make a regular video for that and not do it on a stream, or just talk about it on the podcast or whatever. But the unexpected, I love it. Gotta have a surprise every now and then. Yeah, that's always my thought too. Like, I always felt like it was hard for me to find more people. I mean, there's tons of people that are seeking out little indie hidden gems and retro hidden gems, but that was like we would always talk about, Randall and I especially, the retro stuff. We'd be like, every time there's like a list of the best retro games ever and stuff like that, it's like Super Mario World and Tetris. And I've said this a million times, so sorry for being a broken record, but it's like, I'm just sick of seeing the same games all the time, like on the same list. Like, I want to find some like new hidden gems, even retro ones. Like, there's still games that I'm discovering today. Like, there's people in the Discord, there's someone, Toolshed, that posts a lot in the retro channel, and like, I'm like, man, I had never heard of this game before. And I'm pretty, decently plugged into that stuff. Not as much as Randall, but yeah, so I'm always like, I know like Alpha Beta Gamer, I think is the name of the channel, is one that I know I'm always finding cool, like, hidden gems. Like, feel like they have like similar taste on that end. And yeah, the stuff that you're posting on Twitter, which I feel like I rarely see your stuff in my feed for whatever reason, Kixie. Like, I always end up like, after I see that you'll like a post or something, I'll be like, oh yeah, I haven't seen a Kixie post in a while, and then I'll click and be like, oh yeah, look at all these cool games that I haven't heard of half the time. But yeah, most of the time I'm like, wait, man, I didn't see any of these posts. But yeah, I always really like finding, like, I don't know, there's like something, I do it with everything too, with music, with movies. Like, it just feels so good to like find something that other people maybe don't know about and like introduce it to them. Like, like, oh man, and like, I don't know, like, yeah, I didn't even know what a game jam was before starting pursuing Pixels, and then I was just poking around on Itch.io after grabbing the bundle for racial justice and equality. Maybe it was before that, but I feel like that was why. And I feel like I'd heard of a game jam, but I didn't really know what it was. And then it was like, oh man, look at all these games I'm discovering, and then like Pico 8, look at all this. This is crazy. But yeah, I'm kind of tempted to bounce over to another game here too. I don't know what I would want to play. Is anybody in the mood for any particular type of game? I'm really, my only limitation is that I'm set up on PC at the moment, so I wouldn't be able to play any of my console stuff. Although it probably wouldn't be that hard to switch over, but I don't really feel like doing that. So yeah, I'd be pretty much limited to what I'm playing on PC. Or I could play some more Monolith, or I could play. I don't know what I want to play. The window, I would try playing windowed mode for Ball Spell, but it's too a little too tiny for the. I think like for whatever reason when I hook up my PC HDMI to my TV, it reads the resolution kind of weird. So sometimes when I go into like a windowed mode for certain games, it just like freaks out. Oh, that's just the top of the pump. I was like, what's this little hose here? Oh yeah, I love the posts you do. I really like really good game recommendations, and yeah, like I said, a lot of times like stuff that's off my radar, which is always crazy to me. Like again, I feel like I'm usually pretty plugged in to paying like non-stop attention to video games like all the time, and yet there's just thousands upon thousands of games that I've never heard of. Which is awesome and a bummer at the same time, because it's just so hard to break through that mold. What am I gonna do with all that money? What money? Oh, with my $4.94 here? Yeah, I don't know. I'm kind of at a loss. I mean, I could buy more nuclear plant. Oh, I could buy a TV. Why don't I set up a TV here? I don't know where I'd want to put it, but let's see what the TV's all about. Oh, I can't put it on. Interesting. I can't put it on top of a wood tile floor. Huh. That's interesting. Let's go here. Oh, there's the TV. We'll put right by these things that are basically just here for garbage and stuff. Yeah, I don't know. I guess I can just keep trying to rack up points, but yeah, I think for the most part, I mean, this is what I don't get. Like, there's conveyor belts, but you gotta click to rotate them. Needs power to work. But like, my original thought was like, oh, I'll put like conveyor belts down here, and then it'll carry everything down, and you can like have these like auto cell bins down here somewhere. Where are they at? Maybe they're in the building category. Maybe not. Maybe they're in the garden category. Yeah, sell basket automatically sells off items for a standard price, so without the combos. Yeah, I feel you there, Kixie. I've done that a million times where I'm like, that's why I was gonna like edit the podcast this morning, or I did edit the podcast this morning, but I thought about it. I was like, maybe I'll do it later, and I kept saying it all week. I was like, I'll do it today, and then maybe I'll do it later, because with moving and stuff, I've had to kind of like crunch and like do like 2 real quick, and then take like a trip for a week and be kind of busy. So I'm like trying to knock it out as much as I can, but I'm always just like procrastinating till the last minute. But yeah, since I got it edited, I was like, I'll reward myself with a little chill stream here. But yeah, I think I am gonna switch over to a new game. Since this thing's just gonna idle out and chill, I might as well plant some. I'm gonna plant some pumpkins just along the bottom row here. And then I'm just going to take a short, quick break and grab a little refill on my water and coffee. Actually, I think I'm out of coffee. For the better. I got to stop drinking coffee. I keep saying when I run out of this coffee, I'm done. Fucking done, man. I'm just kidding. I mean, I'm not kidding. I really was trying to be done. Yeah, I'm just going to plant all pumpkins. I don't care about the combos for here. And I like how, like, you can water them to make stuff grow faster. I guess maybe the wheat you technically have to keep watering because it says only grows if watered constantly. But, yeah, I also know the feeling on life sweeping you away, too. There's been times I'm like, I'll be right back. Or maybe I'll jump on again later today. And then, of course, sure enough, later today rolls around and I'm like, whoops. But, yeah, good luck with the working out and the exercise. Yeah, I'm always more of a, or not more of, but when it comes to exercise, like stretching, yoga, and resistance bands are like my go-tos. Like resistance bands for strengthening, especially with my like physical therapy stuff, helps a ton. But yeah, thanks for hanging, Kixie. Good to see ya. And yeah, best of luck with the rest of the day. And yeah, maybe I'll catch you later. But yeah, give me just minute or two, everybody else, and I'll be right back and probably jump over to another game. Let me get these cutie pies a little more in frame here. But yeah, jump over to maybe play one more game here. I got my controller across the room, so this is perfect. I'll go grab that, refill my drinks, and be right back. All right. I'm back and no fucking pumpkins. That's okay. But yeah, I think I actually know what I'm gonna play. Let's just sling these apple, banana, pear here. I was like, oh, maybe I'll get a bonus if I sell all the fruits, but maybe there's more types. Like, maybe, I wonder if I can turn the TV off and on. No, looks like as long as it's powered, it's up and running. But I think what I'm gonna do is play some Donut Dodo. Oh shit. See, the rabbit can sneak out of there. Yeah, this seems like a good spot to leave it at. Quit and save, so cut the music for a sec.